Hi, everybody. Yes, another one of these. Big Mac of Love here. You recognize him. Mr. Randy here. Yeah, and you've probably noticed I'm in a mood of jubilation. I am jubilant this week. So is the Big Mac. Money. I mean money flowing. Flowing in Irving at Valley Ranch. Flowing in Arlington at the ballpark. Big money flowing right here. Our corporate people, at the Star Telegram, we love them so much. But Mac, we were rewarded handsomely because of this show, the success of this show, and everything. Mac, you know what I did? I took my huge bonus, went down, bought a brand new big pickup, a dually. Then Mac, I went out and bought one of those long cattle trailers, brand new cattle trailer, and I hooked that thing up gooseneck style, and I just drive around town in it. I don't even own cows, don't want to own cows, but Mac, I like the look. What'd you do with?
Apparently, I don't think I got that one. It may have been lost to the mail, or it was sent to Randy. But I'm sure that's just a clerical mishap thing. I'm sure I'll let you know in the next couple of days when I get that check, and you and I can go drag racing with our SUVs.
Sorry I brought it up.
Yeah.
Moving on.
A little touchy, but whatever. It's all good.
Moving more corporate might not be as generous as I thought around here.
Yeah.
Moving on rapidly, the big money. We know the big money was showered upon Mr. Tony.
God.
The big money was showered upon Mr. Elvis. And it kind of leads to that obvious question. Did the Cowboys make the worst deal, or did the Rangers make the worst deal? And, of course, we could be positive and say, best deal, Mac?
I give the money to Elvis Andrus. That contract was only going to go up. And the thing I don't love about it is, like, is he one of the best 2 or 3 shortstops in the game to get that kind of contract?
You know what? Yes.
Is he? Okay,
I
then.
think he is.
All right.
I mean, I think he is. He's 24 years old.
That's why you give him money. That's why you're going to do it. I agree with that.
He gets nothing but better. Here's my idea.
Hey, wait, I want to cut you off. No. Did they do that as a preemptive strike to prevent the Yankees from money whipping him when he becomes a free agent, because they've got to think about life after Derek Jeter?
Well, and the Dodgers, will also be thinking about life after Hanley Ramirez when his contract's up. I mean, there's several ways to go here. It was 2 years out, but I mean, this is a deal where Elvis obviously wanted to stay here. When you are a Scott Boras client,
this doesn't happen very much.
Scott Boras, the demon himself, the great Satan of all agents. When you are a client, you have to push that if you want to stay with the team.
Not many times does a guy at that caliber, a guy who's going to get that kind of money, doesn't go to the open market. So I give Elvis Andrus a lot of credit to going in there and telling that guy, we're doing this, which should be a lesson for all players. You work for me. I don't work for you. You work for me.
If you want to stay.
And he did, and he made it a priority, and good for him. He got paid, and I give him a lot of credit for handling that.
The Rangers had a lot of people moving around lately, and a lot of people they couldn't keep here, even if they wanted to keep here. Here's one that wants to stay.
That's a good contract. You like that contract. The contract the Cowboys gave Tony Romo, $55 million guaranteed, the second most guaranteed money in NFL history, and the third most in the history of the United States behind you.
Particularly with my new
with that bonus again. You're right. Yeah, good deal or bad deal? He's 33 here in a couple of weeks.
Can I give you a two-part answer?
Yes, you can. Would you?
$55 million is awful. That's the first part for Tony Romo. Don't we all agree with that? But the second part of the answer, and I hate to be, this puts me right on a fence. I'm just kind of walking along.
Everybody does that with this guy.
But hey, they left themselves no other option. I mean, Tony is sitting there. He's got the whip hand.
Totally,
he's got the whoop, whoop. He's just like a jockey up there riding Jerry. Get going, Jerry. Whoop, whoop.
Let's do this. I want to win. I want to win. $55 million. Oh, wow. I just won.
He's popping Jerry on the butt. The Cowboys left themselves in a situation where they had no choice but to reward a quarterback with the second most guaranteed money. $55 million for Tony Bleeping Romo. And I love you, Tony. You know I'm a Romo-sexual. You know my love goes deep for you, but you stole that money.
Amen, brother.
You stole that money, but...
And that's why Randy loves him. Speaking of stealing,
And
You know?
Jerry,
Blood brothers or money brothers.
Jerry had no other option. We got people getting rich around here. Join the crowd, Tony. Join the crowd, Elvis. I welcome. Oh, Mac.
Yo, sorry, right.
On.
Yeah, right.
We're moving on from the new corporate contract from Mr. Randy. We're back next week. I'm going to show you my new pickup and that new cattle trailer I got. No, I don't want any cattle.
I'll be the one driving, so don't worry.
That's next week. Thanks, folks.